Hi, my name's Hannah Ajikawo, and I love to talk about go-to-market stuff. I love breaking down the barriers that exist between buying journeys and sales processes and taking complex ideas and breaking them down into digestible chunks. So if that sounds like something that you can get value from, please subscribe. And if you like it, make sure you like, comment, and share with the world. Now let's get into the next topic. The purchase stage is not a stage that we should get too relaxed about. The purchase stage still can lead to a buyer not actually purchasing. So let's get into more around what we can do as a revenue team to become aligned and make sure that it's the easiest stage of the buying journey for our prospect. Before we get into the specifics around the purchase stage of the buyer journey, have you watched the other videos on the awareness stage, the consideration stage, and the decision stage? If not, I'd encourage you to go back to those videos and spend 5 to 15 minutes just consuming that content so you can understand how we've arrived here. And then you can get into this and press play. The purchase stage of the buying journey is the fourth step in the overall buying journey. This is the last step that a prospect takes before they are officially your paying client. Now, the purchase stage is essentially saying, my awareness was raised about an issue, challenge, or opportunity. I considered all of the options on the table that could help me reach my desired outcome. I then made a decision on the specific direction that I wanted to take. I wanted to use this type of solution or service to help me reach my desired outcome. And now I'm going to purchase it. Now, our job is just to make this the easiest thing that a prospect could do, because they've already decided that they want to work with your type of solution and they're going to choose one. Now, it's really hard at this stage because sometimes we get a little bit complacent. It's like, well, it's in the CRM system. We forecasted it at about 80%. So they're definitely going to buy from us. If not, it's going to be one of the 2 or 3 other vendors. So we always go through this process of shortlisting, and we have buyers where we've responded to RFPs and we feel like we have a really good chance of kind of securing that business. But what we do at the purchase stage, where we know that a buyer's actually going to go through with the act of paying for investing in change, is we step back and forget the very small details that can occur here. And this is where we want to leverage not just our revenue team to make sure that people feel safe and warm in coming to work with us, but we want to leverage our business operations units, with finance, legal, to make sure that we remove all of the friction in purchasing from us. Because sometimes buyers are at the stage where everything just seems the same. So it's our job during that last kind of bridge between decision and purchase to show why we are heads and shoulders above any other option that is available. What stands out? What are we uniquely positioned to solve for this particular prospect? What are we doing in our delivery, in our service, in the engagement that we're creating to show that we are the best possible, most credible partner, most viable option for them to choose? Because we can't just assume that because we are one of 3, that it's going to be us. There's still a 60% chance that it won't be. So when customers are at that purchase stage, we have to make it fast and easy. We don't want any prospect to discover that there's a really specific term in the master service agreement or the contract that means that it's a no-go. We don't want prospects to figure out at that last stage that all the things that we promised them is a no-go. We don't want them to figure out at that last stage when they're speaking to our other customers that, oh, actually, they don't really deliver the things that I thought they were going to deliver. So throughout that buying journey, that awareness, consideration, decision stage, everything we do up front there will make the purchase process really easy. So that education that we were giving early on, helping them to decide, helping them to make clear-cut decisions around all of the options that were available to them, is the things that are going to help pay dividends at this last stage in the purchase stage, where it just becomes logical to buy from us. Why would there be any other choice? It's only us. So I want to encourage you and invite you to think about when customers have said to us, you know what, I think it's likely to be you. How do we make that, I think it's certainly going to be you. It is you. And we don't create any barriers at that last hurdle where they either ghost us, they say no, or they go with an alternative option that doesn't make sense based on what we've tried to do to help them through their buying journey to date. So now that's the fourth stage of the buying journey. We've done awareness, we've done consideration, we've done decision, and we've done purchase. So purchase does not guarantee that a prospect's going to purchase from us, but there's lots more we can do around that process of them going from a maybe to a signed customer. So think through that internally. Now, the next stage in the buying journey is talking about adoption. People have signed up with us. They're now a client. What can we do as a revenue team to make that adoption stage of that journey really easy for them so that we can continue to add value to their world and also find opportunities for us to increase our revenue from that client? Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can keep up to date with all of the other stages in the buyer journey and also the different tactics and methods that you can use to make sure that you are delivering on all of the promises you're making to your prospects through their buying journey. I'll see you on the other side.